The Iran war is not just a distant conflict. Right now, millions of refugees across the Middle East face worsening conditions. Here, that's why this crisis demands your urgent attention. Since the Iran war intensified in early 2026, the number of refugees fleeing conflict zones has surged dramatically. Over 3 million people have been displaced across neighboring countries including Iraq, Syria, and Lebanon. These refugees face overcrowded camps and insufficient aid, stretching humanitarian resources thin. Agencies like UNHCR report a 40% increase in refugee arrivals compared to last year, signaling a rapidly worsening crisis. Lebanon and Iraq are hosting the majority of refugees fleeing the Iran war. Lebanon alone has seen a 25% increase in refugee population, severely stressing its already fragile infrastructure. Iraq's border regions report overcrowded shelters and rising tensions between locals and displaced communities. Governments and NGOs are struggling to provide basic needs like food, shelter, and medical care amid limited funding and political instability. Humanitarian groups including the Red Crescent and Médecins Sans Frontières are facing critical funding shortfalls. With global attention focused elsewhere, aid has not kept pace with the growing needs. Additionally, ongoing military operations and security concerns limit access to many refugee camps, delaying delivery of essential supplies. This combination is worsening living conditions and increasing health risks for displaced populations. The refugee influx is heightening social and political tensions in host countries. Competition over scarce resources and jobs has led to protests and clashes in some areas, threatening regional stability. Experts warn that if the Iran war continues without resolution, these pressures could escalate into broader conflicts, impacting millions beyond current refugee populations. Without a diplomatic resolution to the Iran war, long-term displacement looks inevitable. Refugees face uncertain futures with limited prospects for resettlement or return home. International calls for increased humanitarian funding and conflict de-escalation are growing louder, but time is running out to prevent a deeper regional catastrophe. This crisis affects millions of lives and the stability of an entire region. Understanding the refugee impact helps you grasp the human cost behind headlines. Stay informed, support humanitarian efforts, and subscribe for updates on this unfolding story.